What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James and welcome back today to Roblox. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today, of course, it is time once again for some brand new Bee Swarm Simulator. And today, our journey with the Bee Bear Part 1 questline is nearly at an end. Today, we are going to be handing in and receiving the final quest of the update. And we're also going to be talking about the second part of the update and situations that may have happened about that. So yeah, lots of different things we're going to be doing today, of course. I think we should get started. So let's, oh geez, where's my mouse? Oh geez, there it is. Oh, I thought my mouse had run out of batteries for a second. 3, 2, 1, claim the hive. How are we all doing? Hopefully you guys and girls are awesome. Yeah, we've got a few bits and pieces to do today, but we've got to finish off this quest. Just before we do that, we've got to go and feast on big old turkey legs one more time. And we've also got to grab a few more snowflakes, but that won't take long. So yeah, unfortunately, and this has been a long time since I have brought you some bad news, but unfortunately, we didn't actually quite manage to get the like goal from last episode. So to be honest, it set really, really high for that last one, which was 7,000. We did really well there. It was still like 6,300 or something. We didn't quite crack it, but that's still okay. Thank you so much to everyone who, you know, just for being here, really. That's really nice. Should we drop it again? I think like 7,000 is a lot, to be honest with you. Like, we've done so well recently. Should we drop it down to like, I don't know, should we go with the classic 4,000? That would be amazing. See if we can get 4,000 likes on this episode. Yeah, that would be really cool. Thank you so much. Right, so yeah, as I kind of mentioned, I want to go and finish off this quest. Now, there's a couple of things that I've been doing to farm snowflakes, and I think I mentioned it in last episode. So as well, of course, obviously, like we've got the snow machine on the top of the bucko, I've actually been using my snow bear to harvest snowflakes. So currently, mine is level 18, and it seems like I've been just doing this solo up until now, and it seems like at level 18, I can no longer do it with my character. So if I want to go past level 18, which I do, I want to at least get to level 20, then we're going to have to do it with other people, which, you know, I'll get that sorted and stuff. We'll get the level 20 reward. That would be pretty cool sometime soon. But essentially, even though I can't do my snow bear anymore solo, I've still been using it to harvest snowflakes. And I'll show you how I've been doing it. But annoyingly, I just triggered my coconut shield, so I'm going to have to wait 3 minutes. And I still haven't got any of the coal from these stockings. So I'm pretty convinced, to be honest with you. We've mentioned this a couple of times, but I'm pretty convinced that the stockings have like a secret click amount built into them. And I'm kind of feeling like maybe you need to click it 50 times or something to get the stockings. I have no idea. No, not the stockings, the coal or something like that. But obviously I haven't done that amount just yet. I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to go and do this quickly here. Let me go and bash this out. What I tend to do is before I summon it, after I summon it, I tend to hit the blueberry dispenser, and then I go up into the clover, because the blueberry dispenser gives you a nice little speed boost, and then it's kind of just up to your bees then. As soon as they hit another haste token, you can maintain your speed to actually grab more snowflakes. So yeah, I use the blueberry dispenser, which is kind of like a little tip, I guess, because there's nothing worse than going in a field for a honey storm or a snowstorm, and your character is super slow. So yeah, use the dispenser and it will give you a little cheeky speed boost, which should allow you to get a few more snowflakes. Whilst we wait for the coconut shield, yeah, I've been seeing all of you guys' tweets that you've been sending me on Twitter. Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, mine is just like @ThnxCya. So if you want to drop me a follow, that would be cool. But yeah, you guys have been sending in all of the things that you've been finding in and around the map. And it seems like so many people are getting the icicles now, which is awesome, but from really low-level vicious bees. Like, some of the lowest ones, people have actually been pulling the icicles, which is really cool. Now, up until this point, like, I genuinely haven't had a single icicle from a bee, which is like a low-level one. And I think I've had one in total from the spicy bee. But yeah, I guess you can get them from lower levels. I think they're probably quite rare, to be honest. So if anyone does get those icicles from the lower level, GG. Right, okay, so here is how I do my snow bear, and hopefully, like, this might help if you haven't done it this way just yet. But essentially, I do my snow bear exactly the same way that I do my coconut crab. So this is trying to get, like, the quickest amount of damage and the most amount of damage as soon as you possibly can, without using, like, crazy amounts of items and stuff. So what I do is I throw on a tropical drink, and I throw on an oil. The oil is simply, you know, just to grant the extra move speed, but the tropical drink does give you that little bit of extra critical chance, which is what I've been using. So essentially, I've been going here to the bamboo field, and what I'm trying to do is I'm essentially trying to build up a 10 stack of focus, which are the green little tokens that spawn from your bees. So yeah, as of right now, I have 0. There's 1, boom. But essentially, I'm trying not to fill up my backpack because that's gonna like ruin the process, but I just want to kind of stay here long enough to get a stack of 10 focus. Oh, and that's not gonna help. Actually, it is. It's gonna be okay. Okay, we're up to 7 here. Now, the timing can be a little bit tricky because essentially... Oh, no. I thought that was my coconut shield accidentally triggering. I was like, oh, geez. Okay, here we go. We're up to 9. So what I want to try and do is I want to try and just, like, blitz the snow bear instantly with a bunch of damage, which obviously involves getting the vicious bee spikes going as well. Okay, so there's 10. I'm going to run in here straight away. Oh, geez. Okay, actually, I'm going to summon my snow bear. And then as soon as I get in the field, I'm actually going to run into him and sort of try and do the... Did the vicious bee spikes hit? No, he ran... Oh. Right, okay, I messed that up a little bit. So basically, you kind of want the snow bear to be really close to you, because then you can trigger all of that damage with your coconut shield, and you can get your vicious bee spikes. The one problem is that I don't think any of my vicious bee spikes hit, because he was too far in the field. But essentially, what I'm trying to say is getting the 10 stack of focus is a nice way to roll into the battle. And my second point is I have actually been... This has not gone well, has it? I've actually... That was not the plan! Are you kidding? Yeah, so... I'll tell you what we'll do. Next episode, I'll show you that again. And next time we'll get it right, I promise. Next time we'll do a proper job. That was terrible. That was a shambles. That was just... Oh well, never mind. Alright, so we need like 1 more of our snowflakes here. Boom. Yeah! 500 snowflakes collected. Let's go and feast on the Christmas beast one more time. And then we can hand in and finally get to the final quest of Bee Bear Part 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, feast the beast! Nom 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 nom. Okay, so here we go. I remember last time we talked to the Bee Bear, he'd gone a bit mad. He genuinely gone crazy. So let's go see what he has to say this time. I don't want a lot for Beesmas. All I want is for the bees. Nothing on my list is destined for me to use personally. I just want the bees to know they're the ones I love so. Oh, it's a bit dodgy, this rhyming. Nothing else is true. Bees are more important than you. Ouch, Bee Bear. That's mean. You're mean. Oh, yes, it's true. And you've pulled through, little one. You've done it. Even though we aren't as important as the bees, we still deserve respect for our accomplishments. And you've brought Beesmas joy to this entire mountain. And you've equipped so many bees with bee quips. It's all coming together. The Honeydays are in full honey swing. Like a whole honey playground. And you've almost gotten your festive bee. I've had that years, Bee Bear. Try to keep up. We're old school festive bees. As Beesmas Day approaches ever closer... January now. I get filled with even more untamable amounts of Honeyday bliss, and my own Bee Bear self dissolves away into a holly jolly, holistic oneness with all the bees. I swear Onett just puts really weird words in here to trick people and get them to read them wrong on camera in front of thousands of people. And you, and the bears, and the Bumblebee Man, mustn't forget him. Ho ho! No, it is awesome and terrifying at the same time. But that's the magic of it. So let's go, tune out, dive right into this honey heaven I'm in with the festive bee and puppy bee right now. Just 1 more quest, and you're there. Whew. Okay, so rewards for the penultimate. 2 gingerbread bears, 10 neon berries, 1 glue, 1 tropical drink. Are we ready? Are we ready for the final quest? Here we go. Oh, look around. Be proud, dear beekeeper. Okay. Of all you've brought to this mountain, Beesmas decorations operational? Check. All around us. And all the bears are happy. Even Panda Bear. And the bees look so blissful in their merry little get-ups. The bee quips have done their job. We have been truly blessed by you-know-who and by our bees this year. Okay. What better way to celebrate that fact than to expand your bee crib case one more time and to give you a festive bee or market price of your own. Finally, yes! Ho ho ho! Okay, but don't get ahead of yourself. This one won't be easy. But nothing in life that's worth having is easy to have. No, nothing worth having ever comes easy is the saying. I read that off, like, I used to watch Scrubs when I was younger, and that's always one of the sayings that always stuck with me. Nothing worth having ever comes easy. I've always liked that one. Okay, anyway. Except for family, but that's besides the point. Puppy bee, festive bee, fetch me the 15 quests, tasks. Hurry now, go, 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 go. Gingerbread cub buddy, don't just stand there dancing. Get ready for the big one, the big quest. Oh, geez, the big quest. Because Beesmas is so close yet so far. Can this beekeeper pull through? I believe they can. And anything is possible as long as you believe. Okay, this is the big quest, is it? What have we got? 100 million white pollen, 30 million from the pine tree, 60 million from the 30 million from the dandelion, 10 million goo, which I should go and put on my gummy mask, shouldn't I? Complete 5 polar bear quests. That's annoying. Check the mother bear's house 4 times, defeat 5 werewolves, and defeat 1 vicious bee. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Boom. Well, there's 1. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Is there a vicious bee here out of interest? Okay, so what I think I'll do just very quickly here is I'm just going to go and like do all of these quests here that I can do. I won't like bore you with it because I'm sure you've seen like collecting honey from a field before. But essentially I just kind of want to like just get these like on my hotbar basically. So let's drop a few gummy things here. Let's go and finish off this quest here. Yeah, and I'll be back in like a little bit seconds. So yeah, already with the gummy mask. Our goo is nearly done. And 3, 2, 1. We have done the goo. And let's go and do the old dandelion field. It's getting there. It's a bit slow, but it's getting there. I guess we could just do the white pollen in the dandelion field. I mean, why not, right? I feel like the fuzzy bees and stuff, they just help so much with these lower level fields these days. Really, really good. There we go. And let's go and do this. Nearly there with the white pollen. And ooh, let's try and catch some lights. Oh! I completely forgot my thing popped. There we go, boom. All right, nice. So we just need to do pine tree. And let's go and do pine tree. So the one thing that I'm slightly concerned about right now, we'll talk about the next update in just a second because I have news and it's not all that great, to be honest with you. But see, the problem is, right, is that yeah, I'll show you in just a second. So basically, like, everything that you can do in this quest, it's kind of like in 2 parts. So we'll just go and finish off what I can do now, which is literally that. And yeah, now everything else that I need to do here, I just can't. I need to, like, wait. So we need to do 5 polar bear quests, gingerbread house 4 times, 5 werewolves, and 1 vicious bee. So to be honest with you, I was really hoping that that quest would be an absolute stinker. I was hoping it would be really difficult. It would just be, you know, like annoyingly difficult because it would have like given everyone something else to do. That's not a very hard quest. Like, I understand for some people it will be hard, but just generally speaking, that's not too tricky. Now, the problem is, hang on, bear with. Onett has spoken about the second part of the update, and unfortunately, it does seem like there is going to be another delay. So I'll give you guys my opinion in just a second, but like this is what Onett said, I think, yesterday. He says here, I'm taking some time this week to visit with my sister, who's visiting from out of state. I'm still working on more quests. If the rest of the winter content comes out too late, I can extend the winter event deadline a few weeks to give you all enough time to complete everything. I'm going to try to fit in a decent amount of content, so hopefully it makes up for the wait. She leaves this weekend, so after that, I'll be able to get back to testing. So, like, in theory, it's not like a huge delay, but the problem is that I feel like just Onett, like, the guy's amazing, don't get me wrong. Every single time he does amazing stuff in the content, and, you know, it's always worth the wait ultimately because the stuff he does is so good. I just feel like the one mistake that Onett always makes is that he always gives himself, like, a deadline date and then never sticks to it. And I think that's where people's frustration comes, because if you think about it, like, we were supposed to have an update on New Year's Day. That didn't come. It was delayed a week. Then we were supposed to have one on, like, this weekend, you know, like this week, when this video is, so 7th, 8th, that's going to get delayed, and then it might be another week or two after that. So by the time you get into that, you're getting late January, and that's okay, but I feel like the mistake is don't give yourself a deadline and then like not stick to it, because I think like that's where people get frustrated about. But as I've always said, like so many times, he always does such a good job, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like if Onett just delayed it like 3 months, then put out a complete stinker, everyone would be like mad about him. But I don't think Onett has ever, actually thinking about it, I can't think of one thing in this game that has been updated that has ever been bad. In fact, there's been so much cool stuff that's always been amazing. And also, like, lots of stuff that people haven't expected. So, I think, like, yeah, it's a shame that he actually put, like, a date on it, because obviously that's now been twice delayed. But at the same time, Onett does have his own life. And he's got a family and, you know, the Christmas period and COVID and stuff. It's been a mad year, so you can't blame him for wanting to spend some time with his family. That's okay. That's fine. But yeah, unfortunately, like, it's kind of like, yeah, it's just one of those things. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer. So the one problem now is that I think there's going to be a gap of like a week or two where a lot of people will have finished this and there's nothing else to do. But the longer that the update goes and the bigger the delay, chances are the more stuff will be in the updates. So yeah, we can't be too mad on it. Now is not the time to shout at him or anything. Just got to be patient. We've all just got to be patient. And yeah, I don't think he'll let us down. He never does. So I think, yeah, with that delay in mind and stuff, we only really have one more quest left to do. So I do still have like a bunch of Bee Swarm videos that I want to make here in the test realm. I did also say that I would donate my mythic, my gifted mythic egg if we hit a like goal, and we did. So I've not forgotten about that. But what I actually wanted to do with that is I wanted to wait until like Beesmas was over or something, maybe, I don't know. See, the problem is right now is that if you go to the market boost, I think this is actually genuinely a really big problem. If you go to the market boost and you look at the prices, they're in like their trillions. So a pineapple patch boost is 1.2 trillion. And like all of these are nearly trillions. Now the problem is, yeah, look at this. Like the cheapest one right now is 130 billion. And then it goes up to like 300, 400, 500 trillion and stuff. And the reality about that is that only like probably under 1% of the Bee Swarm population that are playing can actually afford those market boosts. Like I could technically afford like a bunch of those, but I wouldn't make a profit. I'd lose a load of honey actually using it in the fields. So yeah, it kind of benefits like this group of players who are just like grinding like crazy. But for the rest of us, none of us can buy any market boosts. So like doing like a crazy egg donation without a market boost feels like a bit of a waste. So I want to kind of try and wait to see what happens with that, because surely that should be adjusted, right? Should it? Or maybe there should be like, it's based off how much honey you've made total. Maybe Onett can put like a little change in there or something, because those prices are just unrealistic right now. And I just don't think anyone's really using them apart from the very, very top honey grinders. So yeah, I would like to get those back because it would be cool to use them in videos and stuff, but they're just a bit expensive right now, to be honest. But I will donate that egg, I promise. But yeah, I also like, it's been super duper Bee Swarmy on the channel over the past few weeks, as I'm sure you guys have noticed. I love getting stuck into these updates when they come out. But yeah, I'm also going to be finally getting around to uploading some other content. Believe it or not, I'm not just a Bee Swarm channel. You may be fooled if you're a new subscriber. We do all sorts of stuff on the channel, lots of different Roblox games as well. I think sometime soon we'll be doing like some different Roblox games. We might be playing with Dan and Justin and Squid again. Just, I don't know what just yet, but we'll be doing a few more things over January and February. So yeah, one of my little goals for 2021 is that I would like to sort of increase the amount of people that want to come and hang out on non-Bee Swarm episodes, because I know you guys really like the Bee Swarm, but I think we'd have a lot of fun on the other videos as well, and that's kind of just one of my little goals, so to try and make those videos that people want to come and hang out watching. So yeah, that's kind of my own little thing. I'll work on it. But yeah, unfortunately, that's about it for this one. So a bit of bad news there with the update delay, but we just got to be patient, and it'll all work out in the end. It always does. But yeah, I'm going to go and finish this off, and then next episode we'll come back. I'll show you how to properly do a snow bear and not instantly die. And we'll hand in this quest as well for the reward. So yeah, until then, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.